Hey up everyone, I hope you're doing well and I hope you've had a good week so far. This video is actually pre-filmed or pre-recorded because I've been busy this week. I didn't have time to do 2 full videos, so I uploaded a short on Monday, but next week I'm going to try and do 3 videos, or at least like 2 speed builds and a short or something like that. I'll see how I get on. It's not even really that I didn't have time, it's just I've struggled with, like, I don't know, just found it hard to get stuff done. I had that physio appointment that I talked about in my last video. Then I had an appointment the day before that, which was like 3 hours long, and yeah, then Thursday afternoon I had a therapy appointment as well, so there's just been a lot of talking and just stuff that I needed to do, and doing all that tires me out a lot, especially when I'm not used to that much stuff in 1 week, so I struggle to like transition between things. So while I've been like making stuff for next week, because I need to do some builds for Instagram as well, I've just found it difficult to like go from one task to another. But anyway, I managed to get this build done, and I've got some room builds that I did as well that I'll be posting on my Instagram. There should be a few up already, and there'll be a couple more over the next few days. By the way, if you ever want to see more builds that I've not done like speed builds for, I also post rooms or doll houses on my Instagram. And if you don't have Instagram, I also have a Pinterest as well, which they'll be on there. So I'll put that in the description if that's of any interest to you. So this build then, this will be the last cottage that I do for a while, or the last one built with cottage living anyway. I've really loved playing with the new pack and building with it, but I want to take a break from building cottages and just do something that's a bit different. So if you've got any suggestions, feel free to comment any build ideas in the comments. I have a list of stuff that I want to build. I've always had a list, like just ideas and like sort of houses and families that I'd want to build a house for, but none of the stuff that's on my list is like jumping out to me, so I'd love to hear some of your ideas. So yeah, this build is for a family of 4 Sims. It's built using cottage living and base game, and I wanted to make a home for a family where one of the parents is planning on starting like a cross-stitch business, or that's like their dream or something. And it's built on, I can't remember the lot name. I did this last time and I forgot what the lot was called, but I'll put it in the description. And yeah, it's built in Henford-on-Bagley, and it's not on the gallery yet because, like I said, I'm pre-recording, but it will be up on Sunday, like tea time, like 8 PM UK time, something like that. And yeah, the family I made, I think they're so cute. They're just like your typical like 4 Sim family really. There's 2 parents, 2 kids, and they've all got like really great relationships with each other. They have a teen son and a younger daughter, and I imagine that the son is more like a mature teenager, like he's been a teenager for a while, he's soon going to be like aging up and stuff. I imagine he'd be like close to 17 or something. He's getting into like going to gym and spending more time with his friends and less sort of like childish things, I suppose. And then the daughter, she's more of like a typical kid. She likes being outside and like playing with the toys and stuff like that. And she's also getting into cross-stitch like her mum, and I like to imagine that the mum has been a stay-at-home mum for like a good few years, and now that her kids are getting older, she wants to like explore more hobbies, and that's where she's discovered cross-stitch. She's also level 2 of the painting career, and she's been like figuring out if that's for her. I created the parents with the is it called Create a Story in CAS, where you like make the Sim story and that. I never used that feature, but I thought I'd use it this time and then make a house for a family that I'd make through doing that. But yeah, I have to say I do relate to a lot of like what the mum is like in this family. As a parent myself, when your kids start getting a bit older, you do have more sort of time on your own and doing your own thing and going back to like your hobbies and stuff, but then it's like you forget what you even like because you've spent so much of your time like dedicated to your kids, like bringing them up and looking after them and stuff, and any time that you did have on your own were spent like tidying the house or whatever else. So yeah, I know at least for me that's how it's been. So when my kids started like getting a bit older, I just would like start every hobby I could think of. Like I got back into guitar and I wanted to start like punch needling, which is not too different to cross stitch. It is different, but it's not like that different. I was gonna buy a sewing machine and start making baby clothes for some reason. Never had an interest in it before, but that's the sort of thing, you have like a small like identity crisis. Who was I before I even had kids? Like it's like a weird thing, but yeah. And that's kind of what the mum of this family is doing. She's got herself a job, she's decided to get some llamas, she started cross stitch, and yeah, I thought it was like an interesting and realistic story for her. Oh, and the dad is in the tech guru career, I think, and he's pretty content with his job. He's working on getting a promotion, and he's like level 6, I think, so he's ready for like picking is it called a speciality? I don't think it's called that. You know when they like get to, is it level 7 and they like pick what they want to do? Like with tech guru they pick either like game development or a gamer or like app development or something like that. But anyway, yeah, so that's the family, and if you want to download and play with them, I'll upload them to the gallery as well. Like I said, they'll be up on Sunday, and as always, you don't have to play with the house how it was intended. You can play with any type of family that you want. I'm going to say as well, I'm not feeling 100% today, so I might even end the voiceover a bit sooner. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I have IBS and I'm having the sort of day where you go up and downstairs a lot, and the chair that I'm sitting on at my desk to record, it's not the most, how do I say this without saying it? The chair's not exactly the most comfortable for when you've been sat down a lot already, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I think I'll wrap up the voiceover here. Oh, and I will say that I put a second animal shed inside at the other animal shed, so you can have 2 llamas or 2 cows or whatever. Right at the end of the video, just before the screenshots, I show how I did it, but it's hidden behind a sized down like bush right in front of the door. So all you need to do is like click on that in order to like interact with it. But if you didn't want to play with it like that, or you only wanted one, you can just delete it or move it to the side. I also want to thank Mushilda Sims for the cross stitch pattern. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. You'll see a bit later in the video, but I furnished a room for the Sims to sit in and cross stitch in, and I used their patterns off the gallery. I'll put their gallery ID in the description as well if you want to download them. They have quite a few designs actually. Anyway, with that being said, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to download this build, like I said, it'll be on the gallery on Sunday. I think I've said that like 3 times now. Most likely it'll be up around 8, like I said, hopefully. If it's not, it'll definitely be up by Monday. I'll try and remember, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye!